Hello, everybody. Today, November the 27th, and I just want to shout out a happy birthday to my dearest husband, who has always been the life of my life. He's also been a wisdom of my life as well. Whenever I have questions, he's always there. He's also our support, and yeah, he's like everything to our family. So I just want to, shout out a happy. I wish him a new age with full of health and full of love. Of course, we love him so much, and also full of joy as well. And hopefully, we will always will be, I hope that every day he's all the day that he's gonna have will be full of positivity, and no matter what happens, we're gonna be together hands in hand and sharing all the all the joy as well as the obstacle in life journey. And I'm very grateful and blessed to be a part of his journey. And now let's get started. So, as always, we're going to tell the pain story, right? And this pain story has changed a lot of people's life and shed light into why something happened to our life and how we can create or manifest our dream life. So let's get started. What is this? It's a pen. What do we use this pen for? To write. Now there's a dog inside the room and when I wave this in front of the dog, what does the dog do? The dog probably will sniff, lick, or chew this, right? Does the dog see this one as a pen? No. So for the dog, this one is not a pen, but for the human, this one is a pen. So who is correct, the dog or the human? The answer is both are correct. For the dog, this one is a chewing toy, while for the human, this one is a pen to write. The dog is correct in the dog world, and the human is also correct in the human world. So that is our first lesson. Both are correct. Now let's imagine that there is a table in front of me. So I'm going to put this thing on the table. And then both the dog and I will walk out the room. So inside the room, there'll be no human, no dog. What does this thing become? It is still a pen or chewing toy. Oh, it becomes almost nothing. And the ancient wisdom called this one as the emptiness. The emptiness is actually a very magical definition. As we understand the emptiness, we'll be able to achieve anything in our life, just like you see Michael Roach apply the emptiness into his business and was able to build a business with revenue of $250 million a year. He's also able to help several refugees. So what is the emptiness? Why is that so magical? Let's go back to the pen story, okay? So this thing currently on the table, and when there is no human, no dog, it is almost nothing. But as soon as I go back into the room and I look at this become a pen. When the dog come back to the room and the dog look at this becomes a chewing toy. And when both the dog and I come back to the room at the very same time, we both look at this at the very same time. What does this thing becomes? Oh, it becomes two things, a pen for me and a chewing toy for the dog. So a single thing when there is no human, no dog, or to be exact, nothing to interact with. It comes back to true self and we call it the emptiness. However, it also has the potential to become anything and anyone depending on who or what is looking at that very moment. And that is our second lesson. Along with the emptiness, we all have limitless potential. Now, I see this as a pen. So does this pen coming from me or does this pen coming from the thing itself? This pen is actually coming from me. Why am I so certain? Because if this thing is a pen itself, then the dog or anything in this entire universe will have to see it for what it is, which is a pen. But does the dog see this one as a pen? No. So this pen is actually coming from me. This pen is actually coming from my mind. And everything is actually coming from our mind. So that is our third lesson. Everything is actually coming from our mind. So we all agree that this pen is coming from my mind, right? So I'm gonna change my mind and I'm gonna wish that this one become a diamond, okay? So please pray with me. Diamond, diamond, diamond. Open my eyes. It's still a pen. So what in my eyes, what in my mind that forced me to see this as a pen but not a diamond? There are seeds inside our mind that the ancient wisdom calls as karma. When we see something, the seed inside our mind pop up, open up, and cover the things and made it see for what had been planted earlier into our mind. So who planted those seeds into our mind previously? Only you can plant the seed into your mind. Only I can plant the seed into my mind. How can we do it? By three ways: by our word, by our action, by our thoughts, especially toward other people. So for instance, I'm going to hold on to this. I'm going to say that I have the pen. Would you like to have this pen? And when my friend say, yes, please, I'd be so happy to give this to my friend with the hope that I can help my friend. So when I give this to my friend, this palm will open up and both me and my friend will see it. And this jolly remark in my mind. A couple days later, when I see this, I recognize this one as a pen, which means that the seed of the pen has already planted only into my mind. And now it pop up, open up, and cover this thing and make me see this as a pen. And this is how a pen become a pen, or anything surround us become what and who they are to us. In the pen story, there are several meaningful lessons. Today, we went over 4 different lessons. The first lesson is both corrupt, so we learn to respect each other's opinion, we learn to respect each other's choices, and if possible, we learn to listen to each other with a compassionate heart. The second lesson is, along with the emptiness, we all have limitless potential. So trust your potential, trust the potential of everything or everyone surround you, and trust the potential of whatever happened to you. Don't blame, and then cherish every moment, because in that very moment, anything can happen. Also, that moment is the only moment that you have, because everything will change, nothing stay constant. So that very moment is all that you have. And then the third lesson is, everything is actually coming from the seed inside our mind. So be 100% responsible to whatever happened to you. Don't blame anyone, because in the end, you are the only one who can plant the seed into your mind. And lesson number 4 is how to create or manifest your dream life. By first, knowing what you want. Second, then we start planting those seeds using our word, our action, our thought to ourselves and other people. So for instance, if you want to have happiness, you have to use your word, your action, your thought. Plant the seed of happiness using your word, your actions, your thoughts with yourself and other people. Helping yourself and others become happier. If you want to have prosperity, then you have to plant the prosperity seed using your word, your action, your thoughts with other people as well as yourself, and helping them to get richer. And just like that, whatever that you want, make sure that you plant that seed using your word, your action, your thoughts with yourself and other people. And that when you do that, you will for sure get the seed that you would like. And that is the lesson that is the fourth lesson. But throughout the fifth thing, we learn that, our words, our actions, our thoughts is what create or dictate our future life. So be very mindful of your word, be very mindful of your action as well as your thoughts, because, your future is all depend on that. And the lesson that I would like to share with you all today is actually yesterday. I somehow, someday you're gonna come home and you don't want to feel it. You feel very, very tired, right? You feel very tired and you don't want to do anything. And you just want to you yeah, you just want to get upset at the whole world. And I think last night I had that kind of the day. So and then I let it be. I get upset with everyone in my family. No, not everyone, but my husband and my daughter. And later on, I feel pretty bad. And I realized that I realized that is I might at that time I might just accept the fact and then just let it be, not react to it. But I actually let my emotion control me and react, and I follow my emotion. And that is something like later on I'm actually getting better, and I'm getting calmer. So I talk to my daughter in a calmer way, and we get better. But still, I feel like there are times in this life, there will be days that you don't feel good. There'll be days that you feel like you want to, like nothing in this will work out. But then this morning, there's a thought that, everything gonna be all right. And that thought keep echoing on me. So everything will be all right. And you just have to go with the flow. Just be happy, and then everything's gonna be all right. And remember, your word, your action, your thoughts will be what create your future life. So I just have to be very mindful of my action. Don't really let my emotion lead to my action, especially the positive, the negative one. And that is my lesson, the lesson that I would like to share with you all today. Thank you everyone for listening to me today. Thank you, Allah, for coming to me in this 2000-day journey. And if by me sharing with you the pain story or my lesson is something good, I would like to dedicate that to my dearest family, especially to my husband today, to my friends, to my co-workers, to my clients, to my neighbors, or any living things in this world or any other world, with love, wisdom, and gratitude. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye bye, everyone.